103, do you want me to see dispatching in Greenbrier route as well? They're close.
Okay, well, I'm about 97. I'm on the phone with 100. Put me 97. I see it.
Okay, bud.
What's going on, Mr. Watson?
Hey, so what did he do?
Okay, so we made contact at the house on the hill.
Yeah, he owns all that property back that way.
Made contact. We're out here searching.
Right.
And they made contact. I don't know if he had the gun at the time. They started walking further back into the property, and then apparently he was out on the front porch with a long gun. They couldn't tell what it was, but it was a big gun. That's what they said.
Okay, did he point it or did he just step out with it? He's kind of he's one of those property owners, like, I don't know who you are. Did you guys make contact with him, say, hey, we're here on the Sumner County Search and Rescue? Okay. And that's 1008? Why don't you guys, how many people you have out in the woods up that way?
3. I've got 3 right up there.
Okay. Can you tell them to vacate back down this way?
No, because he's got clear line of sight, and I ain't
Okay, yeah, which they need to come out the best way they can out line of sight.
There's no way out for them out.
Okay, then they need to stay where they're at till we make contact.
Yeah, they're staying.
So units, you advise dispatch from Roscoe dispatch, they're believing 1002 East Bobby, and the individual was on the porch.
Yeah, you can see him.
Awesome. I'm 97. I can see the house. He's not standing outside from my viewpoint right now.
Yeah, you can see them.
Okay, well, we do need to have less people who are potential targets away from the house right now.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to go just down there.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to hang out here. They were my guys. I'm going to hang out here with you.
Well, my chief's en route, and since we have somebody with a rifle, if you'll just stay out of line of sight, that would be great.
Yep.
I've advised them to get out of the line of sight while we go up there and talk to him. He used to be a firefighter.
Who is?
But he owns all that property. I can't remember his name to save my life. He's big friends with Mark.
Lloyd?
No, Palmer.
No, Lloyd lived right here.
Yeah.
Yes, Chief. Yeah. Right so, they said didn't see him point the rifle, but he came out on the porch after they told him they were there looking. So, we got 3 up in the woods to the right or the left right now.
Yeah, if you look in front of that dozer, straight back, you'll see them. You can see them from right here. They can't. They're tucked down where they cannot see the house.
Okay. 1091.
Where would you like me to set up? I'm almost down the ridge.
I'll come down here to East Bobby. 100's here. We're speaking with the search and rescue people now. I'm going to give Mark a call, ask him to call him on the phone, ask him to come out and talk to us.
Palmer?
Yeah, they're buddies. Hell, Mark worked for him when he quit the department.
Oh, me, it's crazy shit. That's what you run into, though. You go tromping through down there.
Firing down.
What we got?
Another gentleman lived in the house right there. He used to be a firefighter. Okay. They come up and supposedly made contact with him and said, hey, we're doing such and such. And at some point he stepped out on the porch with his rifle. Hadn't pointed at anybody. But I'm trying to get a hold of Palmer, because Palmer and him were big buddies. Say what?
In the yellow house?
The big house with the front deck. They're just in front of that dozer.
Here, I'm calling him.
Show them out.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up yet.
Did we dispatch county out here?
County, dispatch county. County sending multiple units.
Well, that's great.
According
It's
to
our city. They'll have to go in the right direction by law. Hey, you guys. I'm trying to reach him. He used to be a firefighter here for the city.
Yeah.
He's one of those, this is my property type, but from what I've been told, he hadn't pointed the rifle at anybody. He just came out on the porch after they made contact.
I'm going to go talk to him.
Okay, we're going up there with you. Hold on.
here's Palmer.
He's going up there. Hey, Mark. East Bobby Court, 1008. You're a firefighter? Or the guy used to be a firefighter? You have a contact number for him? Okay. I'm going to go deal with the situation. Supposedly the search and rescue people were out here, and he went up to... They went up and made contact with him, so they're going to be searching the property, and he come out with a rifle on the porch and pointed at anybody, but after they made contact. And now I got Sumner County just drove right up here because they want to not treat it as the guy with a rifle. So, all right. Yeah, now we're all stuck in it. All right. Okay. All right.
Call anytime. I'll be glad to help if I can.
All right. Bye.
Here, we'll take her back.
The gate's locked to the residence that the guy
Palmer gonna try to call him?
out on the front porch with the
Mark doesn't have his number anymore.
permission to go over.
We'll go ahead and have a long gun back here for you.
Yeah, our chief is right there, and we think it'd be a good idea if we step back out of the rifle view for a second. So let's step back over here. He hadn't done anything illegal yet.
Alright, if he come out on the front porch with a goddamn gun on his...
Right, no, that's fine, but I mean, he could shoot through the window.
But if he brandished a gun to people, then he has broke the law. You cannot protect our property.
I don't know that he's brandished a gun at them in a threatening manner. That's what we're trying to figure out. What I'd like to do is be able to get their people out of here before we try to go.
Are they already back there?
There's 3 back there, somewhere in front of that dozer down in the wood line. So we got that to deal with, and a guy with a long gun.
I knew we was going to run into this eventually. There's 3 on the property, and we don't know where the homeowner is.
What's that, sir?
I just got here. Can we find out from them that he wasn't letting the other searchers leave the property?
Hey, why don't go down there and talk to them?
Is he known to be aggressive?
No, but he's known to challenge people on his property while they're there. I don't know what their initial contact was or how clear he understood why they were there. They didn't even tell us they were here today doing this.
Do what?
Search and rescue didn't even tell us they were here today doing that for that reason.
Alright, so according to the rescue crew, we still got guys up in the woods because when the guy came out with the long gun, he just kept staring them down from his porch, so they backed into the woods.
Where do they know where in the woods they're at currently?
He just says on the other side of the house.
He's on the other side of the house?
No, the 3 people that's still up there are bedded down up there because they're working out the wood line. Yeah. Because apparently some words were said.
Who is this guy?
Some retired fireman, that's all I know from him.
Well, it used to be Millersville. Used to be, years
Did he
ago.
get fired or did he are you retired?
Oh, he's retired. I mean, he used to be a volunteer firefighter here. Hey, Wendell, give Mark a call back, get his name.
Because regardless, my ordeal is I gotta get those people out of there. If he's
Right, yeah, no, I get that.
Shit out of him.
Right. I need one here. I don't. Yeah, I don't know who he is. He's the guy you used to work with the cabinet.
Exactly where y'all at?
So we're at the back end of Marcian. It's
The very dead end of Marcian?
Yeah, the house up on the hill.
that double wide on the top of the hill behind the green gate.
Yeah, the guy that used to live there, I knew him, but he don't live there anymore.
Okay,
So it's
all right.
retired fireman? Okay.
So we got
You know,
unknown.
I think it's somebody else now.
Alright, let me see if I can use my binoculars to read the place where I got who it is.
All right, the guy that used to live there, the fireman, no longer lives there, according to our retired chiefs. So I don't know who that is up there.
Is that our people? Yeah, let's see. But when they move, 10-4 direct. They've got a line of sight.
Where they at right now?
You want to break that?
No, that's our guys. Right there. That's our guys.
Woods Code 7, stand by one.
They're with our dispatch. They're trying to get the dog that I had to put my body cam on. To put my
10-4.
got a line of sight. I can't get it.
Give me rifle. They're to the left of the dozer. Don't hold her nothing. They're that one. Yes, sir. Follow our direction. Go there. They're back there all the way to the back of the wood line. Go ahead. I got the house.
Hey, y'all turn your blues on.
One, three. One, it looks like we got some cameras on the corner of the houses.
Yeah, he's got our 4 corners covered. 4 corner cameras and this and that.
Yeah, I can see one to the right coming down the driveway and the other one pointed out to y'all's direction.
Yeah, we got the long gun in the front of the house. read off one of his registration plates so we can figure out who's living here?
No.
I'm going to try to read it off using the nicer letters. It's an old Misty Mountain code. If you'll try running it for me. Tennessee 8907 George.
Unified 8907 George, Tennessee.
Henry 8907 George.
That's on a 98 Silver Honda Civic, Shannon Stoner out of Franklin.
Copy, thank you, ma'am. If I'm able to read the other vehicles, I'll get back to you.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and pop over.
Clear.
I guess he's watching out on the
Probably. 2 cameras seen on the outside of the house so far. So we got one on this corner, one on this corner. I think there's a camera on that far back corner.
The only tag I could read came back to a female. I'm assuming the black one might come back to the male, but I couldn't read it.
The silver one looks like an old tag.
Yeah, it is. It came back to a female out of Franklin, Tennessee.
What did they say they saw?
I wasn't trying to be a jerk, but I had to get them out of there.
No, I get that.
I'm not waiting.
They're out of range at the point and out of distance. I just didn't want to rush up there without a plan. What did they tell you they saw when he come out on the porch? Did he ever point it at him, or did he just come out?
He said he didn't point it at him. He was on the back porch. The skinnier boy with a hat on, he was walking up the trail right there.
Right.
Said he heard the guy say, hey, they're out back. He turned around, the guy was standing there in his boxers and a t-shirt. And when he turned, he saw
something
a firearm.
Fine. Did they yell, hey, Sumner County Search and Rescue, or we're out here looking for a kid? Or when you said they made contact,
the other guy did. The other guy was at the bulldozer, and he said, hey, we're with the fire department. We're doing a search for the 15-year-old child that's missing. And he never responded back to him.
But went back in the house. Okay.
So. But he didn't point it at him, and they didn't see it till he turned. So the way it came into me was that he came out on the porch holding the rifle.
I refused to let him leave.
So
yeah.
We couldn't get him out without no line of, I mean, he had line of sight everywhere they moved.
We're gonna go up, make contact.
Lieutenant Clark told me, he said, you get there, you get over the gate, get going. Get them out. So that's why I said we weren't waiting.
No, that's fine. You do understand, according to state law, we have to work this together.
Can we confirm the address where you all are at? Is it going to be 1002 West Bobby Ford?
They have no idea where we're at.
1008. Right outside the gate.
That's 2. That one may not show up on their thing yet because it's never been marked. And like I said, the guy that used to live there, the firefighter that Mark knew, Doesn't own it
Yeah,
anymore.
I talked to Mark.
It's somebody else.
And does he know who owns it now?
No.
That guy moved.
I talked to Mark and John.
1008 was going to be owned by Robert Allen Brown and Cheryl Lynn Brown for 1008 West
Pointed it at him, and they didn't see it till he turned around, so he didn't break any law. Now, if he'd have pulled it out and had it brandishing it to him,
right,
it's ag assault all day long. I was on that hillside over there on the side by side. So,
do you guys have anybody else out past here?
That was it.
Okay.
All of our guys are here.
Now let me ask this: are y'all just doing? Is this a grid because it's something you got to cover, or was it somebody thought they saw them out this way?
No, it's a grid. And when I'm done with the grid, I'm gonna work this way some more.
Okay.
This part of the grid, I'm done. Everything that they're doing right now is just grid search. It's just
I figured.
No sightings. It's just
like I said, when I saw y'all this morning, I thought, well, they're either doing an exercise or something else to cause. Nobody even let us know y'all were out here doing that part of the grid.
Yeah, it's a grid.
Because a couple of weeks ago we had a grid search.
There's guys over here on the hillsides, and we've been back in behind City Hall all morning on that old property up in there. And we've got this little grid right here.
Do you want to try to make contact with him and let him know what the severity of where he was with this? Or you want to wait?
No, I don't care either way.
Yeah. As long as them guys are out of there, I don't give a shit what you do. I ain't being mean. I'm just.
We don't have a public service number for him for this address?
No, it would be, if we did have one, it would be sewer. They're not in today.
Yeah,
sewer and trash hookup, and we don't have access to that.
I just, like I said, I'm
103.
I'm gonna finish working this. Well, nobody got shot. That's a good thing.
No, 1008 East Bobby Court. Do you have a call history of any sort there?
End up getting shot at. Well, I'm thankful nobody did.
Only history we have was a 911 open line off a 911 only phone that appears to be coming from an area in the woods. That was the closest premise. No other history there.
And that was today?
Where they were at, I can see all the way back to the house. I can see both sides, and
the downside is that our back area is up in the road.
They don't have it posted? It's all is that for this property? Is that property?
I would say it's probably that property.
The thing is they sent out a red alert, which goes to all kinds of people's phones and stuff that we would be out in this area.
Right.
And it's sent through the ECC. That we was going to grid search, and they even said last night we was going to extend out to this area all over the news.
Oh, I'm not saying they didn't put it out. I just depending on who they are, whether they look at their phones or.
I mean, the only thing I think we can do is just go up there and knock on the door.
Yeah, knock and talk and go, hey man.
Say, hey, look, man.
We're right there.
They're searching for a kid that's missing. You open your eyeballs and pay attention to the news and road signs and everything else on the highway, you know it. But. I mean, I don't mind going up there and knocking on the door and just letting him know what's going on. That way he's not
We'll go up knock.
Freaking out.
I'm taking my rifle.
Yeah, you bring your rifle. Yeah, I agree with you. If he was going to shoot us, he'd have shot us already. Yeah, he would already. Yeah, he shot me when I was walking across. Probably shot me when I was walking.
You got it.
All the responders have been evacuated out of the area. So it's taking them in contact.
Yeah, I thought you were
individual up on this house.
That's y'all's new chief.
Yeah, Brian used to work here 20 years ago.
Okay. For some reason I thought you ended up being the new chief.
I was interim while they were trying to figure out who they were hiring.
I got you.
That was twice in the last year.
Yeah, I got you.
The one only lasted like 3 days. The other was a little longer.
Well, since we came out to that door, no, there goes the strike. Everybody out here has a I bet it's all it's a New York. That's a New York.
Well, that would explain.
Registration New York. Sheriff's Office. Sheriff's Office.
Watch where you step.
Yeah, I almost stepped on that. I didn't pay attention to it. Sheriff's Office! Now you open the damn door.
Yeah.
Sheriff's Office! Not on file. Keyboard.
Hello.
How's it going?
Sorry, there's some stuff.
Okay. Can we talk to you for a second?
What did you see this morning?
So what happened about 15 minutes ago?
There were some guys with the fire department looking around out here. They said they were looking for the 15-year-old kid that was missing.
Yeah. Did you come outside with a firearm?
Initially?
I heard something going on out here. I had one behind my back, but
Okay.
I went back in. Yeah.
Okay, what'd you have? I'm just trying to confirm what you had. Compared to what they told me.
A pistol.
Oh, it's a pistol. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, we're doing grid searches today. And we've extended a grid out to this area for that missing juvenile that's autistic that went missing on Sunday night.
Yeah.
So, these are fire guys. When they show up and somebody comes out on the porch and they see a gun, they flip out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't flip out. I just, it's whatever.
Well, I don't normally have people coming up and walking around. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'm going to let you know. Because they didn't see it till you turned to go inside, there's nothing illegal about it. But you cannot come out on your property, out your front door, and brandish a firearm to protect property. It's against the law. It's an ag assault all day long. Okay.
So can't point it at them.
Unless they come inside the house.
There was nothing pointed at anybody.
Okay. And that's what they said. They said they wasn't pointed.
It was behind my back. I was curious what was going on.
Yeah.
I came out to
That's understandable. I'd be curious too. But that's what's going on. But just remember from here on out,
brandishing a firearm is illegal.
Is illegal.
Yes, sir.
If you're trying to protect property. If they come in your house, that's a different story.
Yeah.
But if they're out here on your property walking around, you can tell them to get off. You can call us. We'll come.
If you'd have called and said, "Hey, there's some strangers on my property up here in the wood line," we would have said, "Oh, that's fire rescue."
Yeah, we'd have been like, "Hey, we're doing grid searches."
Because the way the call came out was they were back there. You weren't letting them off the property.
Yeah.
No, I totally said.
Listen,
no, they said they were looking. They said they were looking for the kid. I'm like, okay.
Right. Well, I think what they called in was they didn't want to leave the property because they seen you with the gun. Yeah. That went to the dispatcher. You won't let them leave.
You had an AR sitting on the front porch and wouldn't let them leave the property.
Well, that's no.
Yeah.
So here I am.
That really went to that.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's where you got what's going on, what gets called in, what gets dispatched out, and what we hear.
All right, yeah, all right. Well,
by the time it gets to us, it's probably gone through 4 different ears and out 4 different mouths.
Oh.
Wow.
Before it gets to us.
Okay.
I'm Lieutenant Watson.
I was on the porch with AR and wouldn't let first responders leave.
Yeah. So that's what. Coming down here, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a long day.
Okay.
So that's why I was over there gearing up and putting on all my heavy crap.
Well,
to come through and get them off the property. So.
Nice to meet you, sir.
You too. Unfortunately, circumstances.
All right, all good.
Yeah.
In the future, you get something that's odd outside the house at night,
just call. Let us come deal with it. We get paid to get shot at.
Right on, guys.
All right,
man.
Well, I think between all that, I would have stopped to put my pants on before I came to the door, but that's just me. Should have asked him for the key.
I made contact with the homeowner. once they said they were here looking for the kid, he went back in the house and said he never pointed the gun at him and never really showed it to him. He just on his back. And he turned and they saw it.
The stuff you sign up for when you volunteer to be on search and rescue.
Yeah. And he still came to the door in his boxers.
I know.
So, he said once he heard the guy say that they were looking to get a policeman in the house. Like, that's what I said. I was like, man, just a simple alright would have been great. But he had a pistol and he had it behind his back.
What are you doing, old man?
What's up? I'm going to DJ's Wholesale Club now. Unless you're going to interrupt me again.
But if they want to go back on and finish their grid, they can't.
Don't be like that.
It was needed. And so before this kind of brings me to this question about challenges. Like, you know, what has come up, or if you would be willing to share this, you know, that's been a challenge in your field, in your career? Like, what's been the one thing that you've had that maybe made you say, you know what, I don't know, I feel like giving up? I mean, you know you don't, but I mean, but what touched you in that moment? Because I think it's important to feel like no matter what field they're in, I don't care who's listening to us out right now, what they do, everybody feels that way sometimes. So did you have that moment when that's ever happened to you?
Yeah, for me,
I guess they're not shy up there.
Career has really transitioned in the last decade or so. For me, you know, early on it was personnel department.
Everything's going to go through.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They got them in the engines if we're out in traffic.
What about the guys that respond to calls in the POV?
They've got them if we're working on wrecks and stuff. If we're working wrecks and stuff in the engines. Some others, maybe a couple that do, but it ain't many. Most time when they get there,
that would make things a little better too.
Yep.
See, 3 people walking through the woods with reflective vest on. That's kind of like, hey, we're not hiding.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that's what they're doing over in Hendersonville. Is they got reflective vest on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might drop them on them if you got them the rest of the day. And these people, like around here in Millersville.
Oh yeah, I've lived around here all my life.
Yeah, you know how they are. So if you knock on the door first, they might go, "Oh, okay." But if they see you in the wood, they're like, "Oh boy."
That's what I've been doing down through here, knocking on wood, knocking on doors, and then driving up on the hillsides.
Yeah.
You have a teleserve that's going to be the mother of Sean Jackson.
I greatly appreciate it.
Just released. She asked questions about where his wallet might be.
Yeah, at the jail where he went.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'll take care of that.
What are you doing?
Trying to stay out of trouble. You know how that goes. A lot of changes lately.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Some good, some not my concern. Most are not my concern. How's things over in Sumner County?
Fantastic.
Oh, there you go.
Caught our 3 inmates.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Where'd you get the other 2? Out of Nashville, or are they still stuck in the area?
They forced a guy to drive them from the area on driver's lane. It's a guy that apparently they knew. But not like.
Hey, give me a ride! I just escaped from jail.
They forced him to take him, but the wife was inside when she saw it.